like and action. Well, welcome back to episode 12 of the Chalk Room Podcast. As you guys can see, we have a guest right here. Blake, the man, the myth, a little bit of a legend, dressed like Barney today. How you doing, Brody?
I just want to be friends. I'm doing good. I appreciate you guys having me on. It's a little early, but I'm happy to be here.
You know, Barney was a pedophile.
Chill.
Oh, yeah. So we start
He just noticed it, bro.
Golly.
He looked at you.
He was on you, checked a bit, and was like,
There's another childhood memory ruined.
Is that true? Or you just kind of said, fuck it,
There's
bro?
no way that's true.
I think Barney was different people. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it the same guy the entire time?
Bro, he's definitely a pedophile. He's like 300 years old and hanging out with kids.
I don't think he could be 300 years old and moving around in that suit like
He's
he
a
did.
dinosaur.
Oh, it's 300 million years old.
Yeah.
You did say 300 years old. I'm dead. That's a young dinosaur, man. He's basically a kid then. Technically, if you're talking about 300
So dinosaurs were still alive 300 years ago?
I guess.
History books is completely wrong then.
Well, anyways, welcome to have you. You know, we're
welcome
glad
to
to have
have
you. Welcome. We're glad to have you here today, my guy.
Thank
you know, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. I know you were a little bit excited about this, and you're like, man, yeah, I watch your podcast, some of it. You
Yeah.
know?
No,
Can I be on it?
Sometimes.
I've stayed up. I missed the last couple of weeks. Let's be really honest.
You watched all of them.
And then I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna make it on this bitch. I don't know if I need to. I don't know if I really need to be studying this as much as I am. So,
It's okay. I don't watch any of them.
but you live it. That's
You know what's funny is he's been our backup guest for like 3 weeks.
yeah,
bro.
man. Yeah. So
He's like, yeah, man. If he doesn't show up, maybe I'll be there.
yeah. I've been Plan B for a long time, kids. Now ask your girlfriends and your wives. Plan B is not a bad thing to have around. So that's been me.
Case of emergencies.
Case of emergency. And
You
today,
guys ever had to use one?
ever had to use Plan B?
Yourself.
I'm here today, and not myself. No. Have I Venmo'd? Absolutely.
Hey, bro, I think he got you beat, bro.
I'm dead.
We got similar jokes. He just gets them out quicker than me.
Y'all go to the same website, bro. That's what it was.
Prior to here, he said, "Let me pull up my comedy app."
No, yeah, he did say that. Let me pull up my.
Do you have that
What?
comedy app?
No.
You got like notes on your phone for like when you tell a funny joke. You got to remember that,
I'll just say it out loud, hope it sticks.
but you don't. But
hopes
if it
it's
hits
funny.
and you're like, man, that was a good one. I got to write that down. You don't have to
For
deal with
later.
No, I don't.
He's lying, bro.
I don't.
Yeah, whenever he did his
I got a
little-
good memory, though. I never write anything down.
With
Oh,
that
yeah,
head,
yeah.
I would too.
We do remember. We talked about you being on the spectrum a little bit.
Okay,
But,
yeah,
but the smart way, the good way, way,
Okay.
not the bad way, not the.
Is
offensive.
it ever good?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Some of these guys have like superpowers, kind of like they remember shit from fucking forever ago, and they like what was that? I seen one time this kid, they flew him on a helicopter over a city, and he fucking sketched the entire thing
saw
out. I was
that,
like, what the shit, dude?
I'm not at that level, but if I write
One
something
thing I
down,
can't
I'll
draw.
remember it for forever.
For real,
Yeah.
nice.
Write something
nice.
down now. I'm going to ask you about it 10 years from now.
All right.
Yeah, I've had.
I'll take this in. I'll remember the question.
Take what
I wrote.
in?
I'll remember the question I wrote up at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have to write stuff down, man. I have ADHD. I've had more than my fair share of concussions from like sports and stuff like that. So when I did like stand up, like when I did stand up, when I did amateur nights at Tuesday at 6 p.m.
That was Wednesdays.
I was like, all right,
We were almost there together.
yeah, there we go. Like that hit. Like they've been making fun of my fit, but Izzy's over here with the Lightning McQueen Crocs going on right now. So, but I've got some Lightning McQueen comparisons in my past before. I think
Once you go Croc, you never go Bach.
you got to say that with an Arnold accent. Like, once you go Croc, you never go Bach.
White people like stealing everything.
Bro, you know what's funny?
about
He's got
being
the
a colonizer.
red Crocs, but his aren't designed.
They're not Lightning McQueen.
He didn't got the
look at that.
decals on it
No,
yet.
I
He
got
ain't
the blank
upgraded.
canvas.
I got those.
Shit, they ain't lighting up.
Oh, they ain't lighting up.
Bro, his shit ran out of it. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, guys, this episode here is sponsored by
One of the lucky subscribers will be earning a free pair directly from them. Nah, we're just playing.
Use my discount code. I just type things in and hope it works.
Save 50. No longer available.
It's crazy though how much Crocs cost though. I think I talked about this one time the other day. I was buying Crocs for my kid. He's fucking like 2 years old. Little ass Crocs like this. They're like $40. I'm like, what the fuck?
For a little baby Crocs?
I remember when they were like $15. Like I bought some for my dad. I'm like, yeah, these are interesting.
It's all the pop culture shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I was gonna buy your kids some Jordans, but they were like $150. I was like, fuck.
What?
Man, I don't like that kid that much.
Bro.
Get out of here.
You know what's crazy though? He bought my kid some Jordans. That's
did,
crazy. Yup. What's up, best friend?
Damn. Now
I ain't got it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't dropping $150 on some fucking Jordans for my little ass kid.
I was like, would Yvonne do this?
Definitely.
Nah,
no.
bro.
That's what I.
That's funny.
Bro's
Man.
still wearing his high school outfit.
Who? Damn. Me. It was crazy that one summer y'all mentioned that shit that I be wearing the same shit.
Cargos.
Like the cargos or the fucking, what are these fucking called?
The
Joggers.
joggers.
Or just Hey man, it is what it is. I'm
Hey,
good.
man, you never know when you need to put like shit ton of tater tots in your pockets, bro.
There you go. Fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh shit, they got pockets and they got zippers. Ladies and gentlemen, the most prepared man in the world.
Hey, talking about that, bro.
I got tater tots.
Did you ever have one of them pants that turn into shorts? With the zippers?
Yes. Oh my god.
did.
Talk about fashion.
Bro.
He was the hottest piece on the block.
Well,
Not really.
Unless you're like you got too hot and then they became shorts.
Yeah.
You got to be a cooled off piece on
Y'all
the
was
block.
probably them that walked around with them shits and fucking Heelys on, weren't y'all? Fucking
Hey,
weird.
we'd walk around preparing for kickball games in the neighborhood, just in case one accidentally breaks out. You're prepared the entire time.
Man, I was always jealous of the kids that had Heelys.
You didn't have Heelys? You can get fucked up on Heelys for real.
Yeah,
What you
Going
mean?
down big ass hills, and you just because the only way to stop is to put your feet forward.
Yeah, and if you do that, you're
Hell no. Did you ever have a pair of Heelys?
Nah, my brother did. He was the favorite child. I wasn't allowed because I was a little reckless with him. At my middle school, we had like a little ramp that went down to like our gymnasium area, and they had to start posting teachers at the top and at the bottom because if you're a fucking kid, then absolutely the first thing you do is just come hauling ass and sliding. So. Yeah, I saw more people get written up on that than for actually doing anything that was detrimental to society. So,
man, talking about getting grown up in school, bro. I don't think I've ever told you guys, but in middle school,
Okay, good story.
I was lighting up fireworks. Like,
Bro.
right after,
those.
so right after school got dismissed, I think like back to back, so like Wednesday and Thursday. Like I had a fireworks and I was just fucking throwing them right there, like, cause I went to No Middle, and you know, I'm not sure if you've been out there, but I'm pretty sure you know where No Middle is right next to Manual. So school would let out at 2:20.
Yeah.
All the kids, all the high schools, all the middle schools, they just bunch up because all the buses are right there together and everything. And then, so next thing you know, we all out.
Damn, bro. He's one of them. He's just throwing.
And it was the
throwing
firecrackers.
fucking
So, you know,
kids.
system was just like,
Them shits is illegal, bro. They're illegal here. Aren't they illegal here in Louisville, I think? Something like that. I think they were illegal. Or
so Friday comes around. So that morning before I head out to catch the bus and whatever, I'm like, I wonder if I should take some more fireworks. I was like, third day, I was like, nah, fuck it. Let me just go about my business. I'm in first period, and they're like, hey, we're looking for Ismael Reyes. So the security, the assistant principal and all that shit, they call me up there. They take me to the office. And I'm like, fuck. And then they start questioning me. It's like, hey, some girl or something like that reported that you were throwing fireworks into the crowd and shit like that. I was like, no way.
This man had no regard for kids, bro. Wait, was you in No or were you at?
I was in middle school. I said middle
You didn't
school.
go to
This
Manual.
motherfucker had. It's fucked up.
I chose not to go there.
bro, All right, that's why he's buying your kid $150 Jordans. He's paying for his past
fucking
crimes
kids,
as a
bro.
child.
Did they catch you?
Huh?
Did they catch you?
That's why
They
like
had
I
his
said-
first
Oh.
and last name.
and see, I guess since I was hanging out with like some of the troublemakers in school, like they were known to get in trouble and that kind of stuff. Like I said, then again, I was cool with like just everybody. They were asking me like, did such and such tell you to do that, or did they force
I would have
you?
fucking threw him under the bus. Fuck him, bro.
And I was like, no, bro. I was like, that was all my doing. The fuck?
He took the L.
Got suspended for 6 days. Y'all remember that ice storm that we had here in Louisville?
Yeah.
It was that year, that December. So I got suspended for the 6 days. Luckily, they didn't send me to the board or anything because the lady told me, like, she's like, based off what you did, we can send you to the board and you go through all this other stuff, but we're just going to suspend you for 6 days and just whatever. So that goes around. Then the snowstorm, ice storm, whatever you want to call it, happened. So the day I'm supposed to come back to school, boom, everything happened. So school gets closed down. And, when that happened, school was closed for like 2 weeks.
Wow.
January comes around. Like, bro, I think I was away from school for like a month and a half. I show up, bro. I feel like I was a new kid at school. And since then, the security guard would call me, hey, what's up, firecracker?
Damn.
Nah, man. I have a similar story, but it didn't involve fucking fireworks. I just lit up. I got in trouble for it because they thought I was like I heard trying to be a fucking terrorist or something. But I I found what are them fucking things you used to like, the fucking
A matchbook?
yeah,
Yeah.
like 5 of them.
Yeah.
My mom, my dad had a couple of them, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take these to school. I put them in my backpack. And then in the morning, it was in the morning. The kid that I used to sit with on the bus, I was like, bro, you want to see something cool? I whipped that shit out and just fucking lit it up and turned it off real quick. But then, the smoke.
You guys want some hose?
Smart. Some what? Some hose?
Some holes.
Not right now. Yeah.
He's like, not in the middle of my story.
Nah, but yeah, they didn't end up catching me, but they, cause I threw them shits in the trash, right? But when I went into school and shit, but yeah. Nice.
So what's up? How'd you guys meet?
I think I met you guys at work. Wasn't anything crazy there. I was actually, whenever I start a new job, I'm like very more tame, very subtle, like not as much myself because I got to get a vibe.
Oh,
for
we
everybody
knew.
first.
We knew.
I'm sure everybody was like, man, this guy. And I was
What's that, bro? What's your
"Man,
Instagram?"
I'm playing it cool. Nobody knows.
I keep my work life, my social life separate.
Look at you now.
It's true. It's true. Now, I'm here. And we met at the Super Bowl
That's
party.
funny, bro. He told us this shit.
Yeah, because I was like, hey, man, how are you? Nice to meet you. I gave him a fist bump. He's like, oh, man, we already met. And like kept going around. And I was like, man, what did I forget? I was like, for a guy who remembers, everything. I was like, damn. And he came back around and he was like, I don't think we did meet. And I'm like, there we go.
Bro confused him with our other white friend.
White people all look the same to me, man.
No, it's fair. The amount of times you were like, man, I went to high school with somebody who's just like you. Like, there's somebody that looks and acts like me in every city of America. Yeah. Rural.
Yeah, we have a buddy that worked with us, and I think that's who he thought you was. Who you think it was, Muncie?
Yeah, that's what he thought it was. Cause seen the redhead and that shit.
The red beard, and it was just like, yeah, that's that guy. No, that's fine.
Later, he realized it was his competitor on the chess game.
Bro, that shit was funny, bro. I was talking shit for him.
I was just like playing my daily chess
Yeah.
game, trying to get my skills back. And Luna's like, hey, man, you got to play my friend. He's really good at it. And I was like, man, I don't know.
I guess.
Oh,
No, I don't know what you asked me. You were like, what's
I was like, what's he
rated?
ranked? And you're like, I don't know, man, but he's good. So I hop on my little 400 score ass, maybe. I think it was like a 325 or some shit.
Nah, because like I said, I was talking shit. He was like, put him on.
I
So
log
tell him
on.
to add me.
Yeah, this guy's got 3 times my rating. And I'm just like, holy, I'm in way over my head.
That was a close match, though, wasn't it?
It was almost close, and then I gave it up at the end pretty big.
What'd you say after that shit had me dead? You were like, what'd you say?
I don't even remember.
I think you were. I think
I thought you remembered stuff. You'd say,
It wasn't memorable enough.
you said I could have had your queen, but I totally threw it away. I think is what you said.
Nah, but you was talking shit. You said like, don't ever like waste my time or something.
So don't waste my time like that.
That's why I'm really here.
That shit happened.
About to
I
settle
got
this
beef
one.
right now.
Well, guess what, guys? We got a chessboard here. Nah,
Talking about beef, bro. You know how the last episode we was talking about Kendrick and J. Cole and all them?
yeah.
J. Cole responded.
Yup.
It's
Jacob.
about damn time, in the words of Lizzo. Fill us in, Izzy.
Did you guys get a chance to hear it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was weak.
It was weak. This is coming from a guy who beat like a 325 in chess.
So his input doesn't matter. No, I think a lot of people are saying that, but then again, everybody was mainly saying that he wasn't really going like after like dissing him directly because Kendrick didn't. I guess he threw that line like about fuck the big three, it's just me. Because he really wasn't like talking shit about him. He's just labeling himself like he's the one. Like I don't care who everybody else is. So I think that's what they were saying, that J. Cole just pretty much put that out there as, well, I guess pretty much like everybody was saying, and how he said at the end of the song, it's just a warning shot. Not really going at you. It's just
Stay in your lane.
if you want the beef, it's gonna be there. But this is where we're at. I respect you, but don't make me go there type shit.
Yeah, I think in one of the lyrics he said that. He was like,
I think it's just all set up to try to sell more. Because the genre is like
dying off.
it's dying off, right? Nobody really listens to. Nobody goes to rap concerts. Nobody really listens.
Well,
Just 'cause
we
you-
don't
just 'cause-
go.
yeah.
We don't go to rap concerts.
Everybody that does says they're trash.
Hey, so yeah, J. Cole ended up dropping an EP, and it's number 1 on the Billboard.
It's because people are looking for something.
Yeah,
to-
they
they're
want
looking
to
for the
be
beef.
part
They
of
want
the,
beef. Yeah, that's what rap always was with Biggie and Tupac. That's
calling each other out.
That
This
was the best
versus
time
that.
That was what people say is the best time of.
Now I seen something
rap.
that they were saying that when they were doing it, they were kids. These guys are mature
Yeah.
men in their 30s, which is why the like the beef and that diss it's directed a little bit differently. Because I guess when you're at a different age, you see.
It's no longer a rap battle, just an argument. They're just debating. They're just like, yo, I'm more grown than you, bro. Like, I got a better credit score. I don't know,
Trump and Biden took more shots at each other than J. Cole and Kendrick.
Oh, my God. No, man.
I went from pull up to get off my lawn.
Who do you vote for?
Hey.
Before we forget, guys, we do have a question of the day.
Right, yeah.
Oh, it's spicy.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
I were you guys, I would wait till the end.
And wait
know.
to the end.
Or you can just skip through the whole thing and try to find it in the back.
You might miss out on some one-liners. I'm not going to promise they're good one-liners, but you might miss out on them.
You heard it right there.
But I want to get back to you, man. So did you grow up here?
No, I've kind of lived all over. My dad, my granddad, he worked for the Bureau of Prisons. He was actually a warden. So they kind of moved around a lot. And I think my dad kind of took that into his life as well. So we moved around a lot as kids. I was born in Texas, and we moved to New Hampshire. And I spent most of my life in the Midwest, but I've actually never finihed my time at any one school, middle school, high school. I've always switched before time was up. So it's kind of funny. You learn how to talk to people. You learn how to fit into crowds. You see the world a little differently like that, which I'm really grateful for. Sometimes it's a bummer. You guys, you guys are all close and hanging out for a while.
Damn, yeah.
And I just moved down here 3 years ago, and I'm make a whole new friend group again.
Yeah, see, that's how it was for me during my elementary years, because my parents would move around frequently. So I guess from kindergarten up to we moved up here, I think I probably went to 3 or 4 elementary schools.
Yeah.
So when you do that, it's I know what you're saying. It's hard to build up a relationship with your friends and stuff. Because as a kid, you get close with, and then once you go away, you're like, fuck,
Yeah, man.
I ain't got no more friends.
Yeah, where we actually ended up for most of my life in Indiana. When we moved, I was like, man, I'm not doing it this time. Like, I've been moving. Like, I'm not doing it again. And then, of course, that's where we fucking stayed. So, so then I was even further behind because everybody was like, who's this kid that wasn't really talking to anybody? And now he's trying to talk to people again. What's up with that?
So what made you move here to Kentucky?
You know, I've got some friends down here, and they've been trying to get me down here for years, and I just felt like I had a job opportunity out in Boston with what I was doing at the time. But I just felt like I was time for a little bit of a change. And this gal, she's practically my big sister. We met in college. Definition of a day one. Like, we kind of met, and we were like, all right, like, we're going to be each other's people. So,
Okay.
I've known her and her husband for so long. So they finally were like, dude, if you're moving, just come to Louisville. Like, we'll help you out. We'll take care of you. Like, we'll find you like a crew and that whole sort of a thing. So that's what brought me down here. So I found a job. And then I found another job.
Another job. It's funny. We've talked about it. It's like this man's had like 30 jobs, bro. He's tried a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I left college early. I left college after my sophomore year. So, you know, kind of in today's world, if you don't have a degree and if you don't have like an apprenticeship or like that's really it. Like, you got to find a way to move up in the world. And, you know, at the time I was like, I got to be the best. So.
Yeah, I think nowadays with the experience that you have, you're definitely beating out the people with degrees and stuff. Because a degree now isn't worth nothing.
Yeah. I think the people that have me beat right now are the folks that went back and got their master's degrees.
The master's.
But it was really funny because like I was out of school 2 years before my friends, and then you fast forward another year, and I started getting all these calls and texts like, "Hey Blake, how do I do my benefits? Hey Blake, what health insurance? What's an HSA? How do I use this?" And I was like the expert because I'd been doing it for a minute.
That's funny.
So that was a good time. So, but I mean, stuff still happened to me, man. Like, this ring is like one of those Oura rings, like the tracking. I use it for like work because
My girlfriend got one.
They're
she
awesome. Yeah.
she uses it to track her period.
Oh. I don't think she and I are synced up. No, this one doesn't have that function, but it tracks like my stress and stuff. But it's just funny because like when I moved out on my own for the first time, like I was like 2014, 2015. Like that was just a thing. Like Fitbit had just become a thing. And it was only for like people that were like hiking and stuff. And I bought one just kind of have it work. It was the base model. It had like 5 lights on it, and I was talking to somebody about it at work trying to sell another one, and we were talking about how much we enjoyed the Fitbit and how cool it was. Like we could finally like track our health in real time. And she was like, "How do you like the alarm?" And I was like, "The alarm?" And she's like, "Yeah, like vibrates real vibrates in the morning, like it'll kind of like shake and like wake you up." And I'm like, "That's crazy." Like I wore it everywhere. I wore it to the shower, like I wore it to sleep. Like it was great. So I was like, I'm gonna have to try that. So I went to bed that night. I set the alarm for 8 a.m. And I set the alarm for 8 a.m. and I woke up, and I'll remember this morning. It's clear for the rest of my life. It was 7:57 a.m. when I woke up. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go shower. Like I completely forgot about the alarm. I turned off my phone. I went to the bathroom, hopped in the shower. And we didn't really touch on this, but this is also why I believe in God, because I think somebody has to be always looking at me and laughing at me. Because at the exact moment in time I turned in the shower at it became 8 a.m. and the alarm went off on it when the water hit the Fitbit. I've been awake for 3 minutes, man. I didn't think it was my alarm. I thought it was trying to electrocute me.
He's just freaking
I'm
the fuck out.
panicking, bro. I've been awake for 3 minutes. My ADHD's kicking in. I think I'm about to get shocked or electrocuted or something like that.
Yeah.
The next thing I know, I'm trying to move around. I'm trying to remember disaster scenarios in my head. We've got 2 things, that have been ingrained in us. Earthquakes. You stand in a doorway. That's not helpful for me in this situation.
Switch them over so they wouldn't be tangled.
We got some technical difficulties here.
Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
We should have done this forever ago. Why are you doing this in the middle of the episode?
You couldn't hear him? You couldn't hear?
No, you're kind of low.
Oh,
you're good now.
Gotcha.
I was at my end. It was good.
Yeah. You were saying that you were in the shower. You were thinking it's
I think I'm
electrocuting.
about to be electrocuted. So my brain there's only two paths it opens, and that's disaster scenarios. One, earthquake. That's the first thing that comes to my head. I don't know why, but that's standing in a doorway. I know that's not going to help me here. I'm probably about to die. I can't reach over and remove the Fitbit because that'll complete the circuit. It'll shock my heart, and then I'll die. So the other one that's been ingrained in all of us since birth is stop, drop, and fucking roll. So I dive out of the shower and I start rolling on dead ass.
In the shower.
I'm trying to get the water off my body because that's going to electrocute me. I'm like rolling around on the floor like 19 years old trying to make sure I don't get shocked. The Fitbit's still lighting up like it's laughing at me right before I die. And then I realized, I was like, oh, I think that was the alarm.
That's funny because I had a Fitbit too, bro, and I never got to use it. I had it one time. I think I got it for Christmas, and I had it. Put it on one time. I was, ready to wake up the next morning, put it on and try it out. I downloaded the app and all that shit. Next morning I wake up and my dog, I don't know. I think I left it charging on like a living room table or something. Woke up and this thing was chewed up. I was just like, yeah, bro. I didn't even tell my dad about that, but it had like a little pill in it or something like that. Like it was.
That was the actual charging part.
Pretty cool. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll try it out. Maybe buy another one day, but whatever. Next watch I had was like a Samsung one, and now Apple Watch.
Now
Apple Team. No, man, but yeah.
It's crazy how far technology has come. Because before that just told you how many steps you took in the day, really. The expensive ones could tell you hey, here's where your heartbeat's at right now. And this one tells me how well I fucking slept last night. That's crazy.
What does that one tell you?
The time. It's dead right now.
Bro, right there for the looks. He said, yeah, I got
on the way over here.
He said, yeah, I got an Apple Watch.
So it's not telling me nothing now. But
Now, do you have the Bluetooth one or the one with the actual service?
why do I need? I always have my phone on me. I don't need the service one.
Yeah, I think when I had the Samsung one, it was a cellular one where
So even if you
leave
go
your phone.
biking, do something, your phone.
I have my phone on me.
Yeah, most of the time. I think I do too.
I got shorts with zippers.
He said, "I'm prepared." Or the little,
You can't do everything.
bro, be wearing the
said,
spandex with the little
I
pocket.
keep that thing on me.
Okay, bro. You doing all these little voices and stuff, man. Don't we always try to get you to make TikTok videos and
Bro, I don't even know how to start all that, man. It's true. Growing up, moving around a lot and stuff. The quickest way to really
That's how you
get
learn.
yourself into a group of people was making them laugh. And I found out I had a pretty good talent of seeing what I saw on TV and putting it out there and trying it.
bro, we've been telling this man that he's in the wrong field, bro. He's got to be Hollywood right now.
What's the first voice you learned?
Oh gosh, Elmo.
Elmo?
No, Kermit.
Kermit?
Kermit. Yeah, he was like, "Hi guys." Hi ho. Well, it's just me. I'm here on the Chalk Room podcast.
It's crazy.
Hope you're having a great day.
Have you seen the Kermit that's on Omegle?
Yes.
And he'll
Yes, I
pull
know.
out.
How are you? It's like, hey, you're cute.
He'll pull out a cucumber.
Kermit. He's like, have a nice day.
Is that you?
No, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me.
Give your username to the audience.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can find me on the gram as it's Blake or Break. All one word. No.
I was talking about your Omegle.
Oh, my Omegle.
It's like, fuck.
My Omegle is this is Izzy.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, bro, this man, bro, be sitting down with his laptop, supposedly doing his work.
Supposedly.
It's
more often supposedly.
song comes on, bro, and this man, instead of singing the song like a normal person, he talks the song out.
Oh, yeah. It's fun.
And I guess he's good at it.
Yeah. It's just oh, man, what was the one that popped up the other day? It's she take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling. Bitch indeed. Oh,
But that's funny now that we talk about that. That's how kind of how you were saying when you first start working with people and you gotta kind of feel it and see how it goes. That's one of the first things we were talking about when we first when you started working. It was bro, we noticed your voice and you're like, bro, do this, do that. You were like, do the Batman one. You were like,
Oh yeah.
This bro got into character and
the
shit.
script and everything, when he's interrogating and shit.
Bro, you got that joke.
Where is she? Oh, I lost it.
All right, retry.
Bro moaned. He's like,
Take two. I'm going to the end.
Okay.
It's like, you didn't think I'd leave the battle for Gotham's soul up to a fist fight between you and I. No, you need an ace in the hole. Mine's Harvey. What did you do to him? I took Gotham's White Knight and I brought him down to our level. That's it.
yo, I'm dead as fuck, bro. These motherfuckers was in on it. Like, yo, Izzy was like, he was running that fucking scene in his head, bro.
No,
Eric was just like,
I felt like I was watching the movie.
No, I also didn't want to make eye contact with him because when we were staring at him,
like a deer.
his first try.
that's not what
Like I said,
Batman
he
fucking looks like.
Yeah, Batman doesn't have a beard. Batman's way more buff than this guy.
Hollywood. We got the next one.
Look out for my man.
It's
right
funny.
Here. Sign him.
One of my old jobs, I was one of the younger people there, and they were all like, Blake, you're only going to do this job for so long, and then you're probably going to go out west, make your name. So they called me Hollywood. That was my nickname at that job.
Dude. I'm telling you, that shit was a sign. That shit was meant to be, bro.
It's
Doing that, or like I was telling brother on TikToks, he just talking the songs out.
talking the songs out. We made the one reel. at
Oh,
work,
that's a
and
good
that-
idea, actually.
That's what I was saying. And he says he's gonna get copyrighted and sued and all
We're
this.
gonna blur it out.
They're gonna steal the shit from us. Hey,
A whole minute up.
If he makes it, we found him.
If any of our 80 viewers fucking steals this idea,
Yeah, they couldn't do it as well as I could.
He's officially a chalker.
Well, Twan, who was on, what was
Yeah.
that, week 3 with you guys?
Nah, it was like, yeah.
K-Polk?
we-
K-1
Yeah,
Polk?
KY Polk? Yeah. He loves
Week
the
4.
he loves the crocodile hunter one that I do.
Oh, yeah, let's get that too.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's always like, I was like, crikey, look at the size of him. Oh, he's gorgeous. Sharp teeth, big tail. He'll wrestle you around.
Hey, Tom be dying off that every time.
Twan's just like, man, why is this the funniest shit I've ever heard? He's like, man, this man Blake. He doesn't say man. This man Blake's is funny.
We know what he's saying. Well, we asked him if we can get the card for.
I had the card one time and I gave it up. It's too much responsibility. I don't need that card.
That shit was funny, bro. He's like, I got the card, bro. I haven't used it. He said, I'm saving that shit.
No. Don't get it twisted. No. I'm trying to, buddy, give me the card. No,
definitely
it's like,
uses it in traffic.
No, on my mama. I never used that card.
For the kids watching at home, ask your older brother, your parents, what card we might be talking about, because you guys probably don't know yet.
You're going to learn today. But you just got to be funny with life, man. I try to be like
Yeah.
funny. Even on my dates and stuff, dude. Like I think, Izzy, you're tragically single. You know. You got a boo. But like,
Just now got a boo.
It's rough out here, man. Like going on these dates and these apps and stuff, man. Like you got to be a little funnier. You got to be like,
Brody's on free trials right now. He ain't subscribed to one yet.
I don't know about all that.
He makes new emails.
What's your latest funny experience off of one of those dating apps?
Oh, my latest funny experience. I told my ex on our first date. And we dated for about a year and a half, so it wasn't like a 1 month ex thing, but it was like I told her on our first date. I'm like, hey, just as a heads up, like
So you paid for a 12-month subscription, huh?
for
He got the 3 free months.
I told her, I'm like, just so you're aware, like I don't know how this is gonna go. This could be a fun thing that we see, which might peter out. This could be the rest of our life. But I want you to know that you won't be the first love of my life. That belongs to food. It comes down. It's like if you want me to share food, like tell me so that way I can order more. Like, I'm not trying to order a medium fry for me and be like, oh, did you want some fries? Like I don't give a shit. Like I got a medium fry from
Bro,
me.
why
you want
didn't you say
more?
shit?
I'll add more.
Right.
We'll give you more. That was it. But we had good communication about that. But some of these dates, man, I had one girl that I was too nice. I couldn't figure out how to like exit the date like
I can see that.
without upsetting her or like being it, because she was very into it, and I thought she was very cute, and like we had a good time, but I could just tell like we weren't going to be a good match. But I had already told her like, hey, we'll go to this place, we'll get tacos, and if that goes good, we'll go get ice cream and like take it from there. And so I had already kind of set that expectation. It was going to be a 2-prong event. So at that time we got tacos, we went to ice cream, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna dip out. Like, this was fun, but it's not gonna be a thing again. But I didn't tell her that because I didn't want to like upset her or anything like that. So she was like, cool, yeah. I'm like, do you mind dropping me off? I'm supposed to go help a friend out after this. So she's like, yeah. Because I just walked there, and she was like, can I come in? Like, once we got to the house, and I was like, no.
Hope you like the tacos, though.
Hope you like the tacos and that ice cream. You're not getting anything else from me tonight.
That's
Dang.
funny as shit.
You
bro.
couldn't give her dinner?
I already gave her dinner. She was wanting dessert round 2. And I'm lactose intolerant. I'd already had ice cream. I'd already made multiple mistakes that night.
Nah, bro. I've never used one of those dating apps. I never got to that. I didn't have to get to that point. I met my lady who was kids, but
You were 12
could
when y'all
imagine.
met.
I know. Could
Yeah,
imagine.
No,
What kind of
technology hadn't gotten to that point yet.
He said it
He's
was.
like, it's hard to swipe on a flip phone. That's crazy.
I'm dead. What kind of dating apps do you use?
Oh man, back in the day I was on
Because
Tinder.
they're like 50 now.
Oh yeah, no, Tinder was the OG. That was the first one I really hopped
They're
on.
still around?
Oh yeah,
still a thing?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
still a thing.
It's
Tinder
got packages now, I think.
It
now.
does, yeah. You gotta buy tiers of the subscription. It used to be like you had Tinder, then you had Tinder Plus, and then it was like, all right, now you got Tinder, Tinder Plus, Tinder Premium, and now it's like, all right, now you got Tinder, Tinder Gold, Tinder Plus, Tinder Premium, and it's like, what the heck is all of this stuff? So, but yeah, there.
Dates with ads? Dates with no ads?
Exactly, man. That's exactly it. That's
Pause.
exactly.
We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Bumble. No. But it was just the thing that irks me the most on the dating apps. And Eric, have you used the dating apps?
Nah.
Nah? Okay, cool.
He's lying.
But like the people that think that they don't have to write a bio, like we all, like it gives you a little spot at the very
Yeah,
beginning
right.
to be like,
Like, say
here's
who
what
you
we got.
are.
Yeah,
and,
who you are, what you're about, like what you enjoy. And some people are just like, there's too much to fit here. I'm like, bitch, we got like 800 characters. Like, I got a whole ass personality crammed in my little 5'9" body, and I got to put all that in here. Like, you think because you're cute, you don't have to do that shit? I've tried it before, I'm not going to lie, to see if it worked. It doesn't fucking work.
Hence the current status.
Yeah, man, it's like, whoa, it's rough out there.
You ever been catfished?
Absolutely, I've been catfished.
Ooh.
Absolutely,
Tell us
I've
that,
been
bro.
catfished.
Damn, you got there and she was what?
No, man, I got there and it was like, you could tell it was just pictures from a couple of years ago. Like that's
Hold up, though. Haven't we seen his profile? And it's pictures from a couple years ago.
When you got the Justin Bieber haircut?
Yeah, you be having
that was
those.
like high school. Now that picture's included, if that picture's in there, and I don't know, but that picture's included to show the glow up. Because ladies, if that's what I looked like 10 years ago, imagine what I'll look like 10 years from now. That's the
Do you swipe on all races?
oh yeah, equal opportunity.
Okay.
Equal opportunity, absolutely.
Making sure, you know.
No, that's great. Yeah, if something in German just started to play, that would have been really not great. Yeah, no, equal opportunity. No. Oh, it's crazy.
That'd be fucked up. Imagine.
That'd be wild.
Nope. White,
Interesting.
white, black one.
No, that's
Nah,
not
I'm
me.
kidding, bro.
That's not me.
Me neither. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a Mexican lady now, but yeah, I'm happy.
You got it forever.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. Yep.
I just have food for forever.
What's your favorite food? You said tacos. What taco spot did you take?
Oh man,
Yeah,
so this
I'm
was up
curious about
in
that.
Indianapolis. There's a
Oh,
spot
okay.
up there called La Quinta Poblana, and they are
what? What'd you
phenomenal.
call me?
La Quinta Poblana.
Sounds
Is it
authentic.
It was great. It was in the Food Network magazine.
I thought you were gonna say Taco City.
No. I don't
La
mind
ciudad,
Taco
la
City,
ciudad
but
de
it's not-
tacos.
Yeah. But they had a little storefront back then, and now they're in a separate location. But I used to be able to walk to it. It was like a 10-minute walk from my house at the time, so I would go over there every day. They had little $2 tacos, and I was like, slapping. Yeah, they were in the Food Network magazine. I think back in 2010. I knew that because I didn't have much of a childhood, so that's the magazine we got at my house. And
Some pages must have been torn out.
Man, I was like, I'm gonna go to this place if I ever go to Indianapolis, which was 20 minutes from me. But
You can have a full-on Spanish conversation with him.
really? No.
Yeah, go ahead and start.
In the accent too.
No.
Try it. Look. Start. Go.
Who's starting it?
You.
¿De dónde
Hola.
eres?
Okay.
That's the end of the conversation.
I guess we didn't get. Oh shit.
Put me on the spot, man. I wasn't ready for that. No. Hola, me llamo Balake.
Let's put you on the spot. Like we're gonna put Caitlin Clark. She's back in the finals.
Yup.
Bro,
She's in there. That game was crazy.
absolutely bonkers, man.
Yep. UConn versus.
What do you think about that final call that everybody's?
Man, it's a call. It was clearly a foul. I think the problem with games like that, I think I told somebody else this earlier this week. I was like, that was a tough game. They played. UConn gave up a lead. And,
Because they were up in the first half.
yeah, man, they gave it up. That call didn't decide the game, but it did decide how the game's going to be remembered.
Because the other chick, I don't know what her name was, but the light skinned girl in her team, the tall one, I think that she went off and was scoring.
Yeah.
She also had some plays where she fucked up that she could have gave the game away,
Yep.
like in the crucial time.
Big time.
Where she caused some turnovers, and UConn got the ball. And like I said, unfortunately, they couldn't finalize and get the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was definitely watching like multiple replays and angles of that last play. It was definitely a foul. Moving
time.
screen and everything. Old girl's going like this.
Yep. A little elbow action.
And I understand everybody saying, "No, that wasn't a call. You can't call it, bro. It's a final, bro. Like you got make sure you calling everything right."
Everything's on the table.
I think the women's NCAA tournament has been more exciting than the men's. This year.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, this year
bro,
I don't
they're
know
gaining so
because
much.
of old girl. I think literally that was the first game I ever watched fully myself. Was because of all the hype that I've heard about her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not disappointed when I saw a little bit, no threes. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? I put her for 5+ threes on my parlays.
Well, Caitlin Clark usually
She
does
was
go
cold,
off,
bro.
but
I know.
they were locking her down.
They had,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah.
Somebody, the defender that was on her during the game, they updated her Wikipedia to Secretary of Defense. She was killing it. She was all over it. Haley Van Lith when they were playing against Iowa on LSU.
Yeah, that
there's
was-
literally a video of her like putting her hand up. The shot goes in, and she just walks away like, "Bro, I don't know what
I
you
can't
want
do
from
shit.
me.
I
Like,
can't do
that's- I
nothing.
did everything."
Fuck, man.
Just to
But
put a timestamp on it, of course, the game is today. It's Sunday today. What is it?
championship
April.
game.
Yeah, the final. The
Yep.
final is so we'll know.
watched it.
We'll know by the time we post this who won. What are y'all's predictions? I'll say Iowa. Fuck it. I know.
so that's
Carolina
they didn't get it
undefeated.
last year. I'd
Yeah.
say it's the right way for Caitlin Clark to end their college career, getting the chip.
I don't know. I think.
That's it.
Yeah, I think South Carolina. As much as
I mean, they're
want-
undefeated too.
They
bro.
are. They're undefeated. I don't think. How many losses have they had in the last 2 or 3 years? Like 3?
How many undefeated teams actually win the whole thing though?
I mean,
It's a curse. It's
Not
a curse
enough.
to go into a final undefeated.
you're not
I
wrong.
could see it.
I mean, the Dolphins did it, but that's football.
The Warriors did it.
The
Oh,
Warriors.
that mean they didn't. I mean, it was 16-1, but I think they gave away that game, so it didn't. It wasn't a full sweep.
They gave it away so they wouldn't lose the final.
So that's his.
Ooh.
Hey.
Well.
He's cooking.
Woo, damn. But no, man. Talking about Caitlin Clark, I was also seeing something because she said she's gonna be in the WNBA draft for the upcoming season. And what's that one team that has the first pick?
Oh, the Indiana Fever?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, buddy.
So they I think the original stadium or something where they were going to be holding the game
Yep.
only holds like 12,000 people.
Yeah.
But with the hype now of them, obviously you want to get Caitlin Clark
Yeah.
as a first pick. Now they moved it over to I guess somewhere where the capacity what did it go like 20 plus or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that?
It was the Las. I think it was the Las Vegas Aces in anticipation of their game with the Fever. It went to another stadium where you have more
Yeah.
seating. Exactly. She hasn't even been officially drafted by the Fever
Yeah,
yet.
and they already relocated the place for the
That's
first game.
insane.
Indiana Fever ticket prices, like season tickets, have like quadrupled in value.
Imagine being the best player in probably NCAA history, women's NCAA history, and go from living in Iowa to Indiana.
Not that much of a culture shock, kid.
You could be anywhere in the world, and you're in Indiana.
I mean, you get to go visit home a little easier, I think.
It's like, I did this. I did it.
Yeah, that's exactly why I went from Indiana to Kentucky, so I can speak to that.
Hey, she might want to go to Churchill Downs
There you go.
for the Derby.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? Go ahead.
Where's the Indiana Fever located?
They're in Indianapolis. They share the stadium with the Indiana Pacers.
I mean, what are the cities in Indianapolis? I mean, Indiana.
Bloomington?
Do you want to look?
What's there?
There's a lot of
Evansville?
cities. In
What's there?
University of Indiana is in Bloomington. You got Notre Dame. That's up a little
the
closer to
Subaru
South
factories in Bloomington.
Bend. I don't know a thing about that.
Yeah, I don't either.
But
That one pizza joint across the bridge, Parlor Pizza or whatever.
in Jeffersonville,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a bustling metropolis.
Shit.
What y'all think about the men's NCAA? Not as exciting as the women's, but
So
still.
this is why I'm saying the women's have been more exciting this year because I know like two or three women's players. I don't know a single men's player.
Yeah.
I can't name.
Oh,
a
like you
single
know,
one.
like okay, like
Yeah.
I was about to say, like you know them
Well, like I
personally.
said, I mean, that comes with the hype, like everything, like the
Yeah.
word getting out, like who's playing and that stuff. Like I said, right now, shit, Caitlin Clark, she's a powerhouse, bro. Like I said, as I was reading about, that game getting played in a bigger stadium for the bigger audience. They've also said that her being in college, like she can't live like a regular college student now. Because people are asking her for autographs. She can't even go like
In class, asking her for
yeah.
autographs.
And they said like she wants to heat up her lunch like in the break rooms or something like that. Like she can't even go there. People have to do that for her because if not they're just gonna swarm her. Like, bro, you're in college just trying to graduate.
Yeah.
And take a little break off basketball because you're clearly going to the WNBA.
Right.
You can't even do that.
Yeah.
Everybody's on your back like, hey, sign this for me. Hey, like, let me get a picture. I feel like it's kind of like a little stressful life.
It's got to be, and I think it's good that we're kind of seeing that spotlight on, like, especially on the women's side of things, because I feel like it gets romanticized on the men's side, like a football player. It's like, oh man, he can eat for free anywhere, like you can come in and do all that. People were dogging on Jameis Winston when he took those crab legs or whatever, like however many moons ago when he was in college, and people were just like, man, you can eat for free anywhere. Like, why would you do something dumb like that? But like, man, you don't want to eat for free anymore, bro. Sometimes you just want to have your fucking ramen in your room and not be bothered by anybody. And so, but yeah, that's wild to me. I will say, on the men's side, I think the only player I know is Zach Edey, and he plays for Purdue, and that's just because he's a freak of nature, man. He's over 7 feet tall. He's all their offense basically runs through him.
Yeah.
But I also think that's why the NCAA women's side has been more fun, is because, like you said, you really can't name many players on the men's side.
Yeah.
And the ones that are going to be drafted.
Bronny.
Bronny.
There you go.
But you can't name the players on the men's side outside of Bronny. And the people that are playing that you can name, they're not going to be like top picks in the NBA because that's not how the NBA is set up. Whereas the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, she's going number one because she can score. And I think that's what people miss on the WNBA is, like, if you want to look at pure basketball, it's one of the best spots for it because that is classic pure basketball.
What do you think the difference between the men's game and the women's game is?
I think the men's game, it's too cute now. It's about scoring. It's about there's really no defense anymore. It's a lack of fundamentals, and it's about flash, and which is awesome. Like, that's what you pay. You turn on the TV, you pay for entertainment, and I think that's what the NBA has moved towards a little bit more. But now they're looking at trying to slow the game back down because they've overshot, and now it's the WNBA and women's basketball. Like, you have to play fundamental. There's not a huge size difference most of the time, and if there is, like, you can find your way around that through pick and roll and isolation.
That's crazy because in soccer, the women's game is very fundamental. Mm-hmm. It's very tactical. Mm-hmm. If you watch a men's game versus a women's game, it's the women's game, you can see it very organized. They play very like tactical, and it's like they've been looking at scoreboards or drawing boards and drawing out plays and stuff like that. The men's side has gotten so physical, so fast. So it's a freak fest out there.
Yeah.
With the men's side. But it's so much funner to watch.
Yeah.
I want to see these motherfuckers fight.
Yeah. I mean, and same with like American football, like Indianapolis Colts. I'm a huge fan. For years, our quarterback was Peyton Manning. Like, you want to talk about a pocket passer. Like, he would take the football, he'd throw the football. That was it. He didn't do anything cute. Like, he got out of there. If you saw Peyton run, something either was terribly wrong or it was the best day of your life. Like, that man did not move behind the line of scrimmage. And now we've just drafted somebody from Florida who could like play in the NBA. He's dunked from a free throw line. Like, he's just this freak of nature, and it's phenomenal. But like, that's exactly where it's shifting. Is people have just become so athletic.
Color is he?
Whoa, bro! His name is Anthony Richardson. Number 5.
Say what color?
I love you, my guy. He's not white. He's absolutely not white.
Goes back to the question we asked Twan. Black people are talented in multiple sports.
Yup.
He said they weren't.
No, were they?
It's
No, we were
genetics.
agreeing.
He said, nah, he said they're the best.
For sure, genetics.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, bro, because there are a lot of athletes like in the NBA that can go pro in the NFL and vice versa,
Absolutely.
which is crazy.
Which is great. I think that's great.
There's a scientific reason why African American are more athletic than everybody else. I don't know, it might seem a little racist.
Since we're on that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We do have a question of the day, of course. We were talking about all that. If you could eliminate one race in the world, which one would it be?
Yeah, I'm going to go last.
Okay.
Stop with you. We can hear.
Oh, me?
Yeah. You're up, Buttercup.
I'll pass this on to him.
Assist. It'd be the whites, bro. Fuck them. They just like to take everybody's shit.
I say the Mexicans.
Wow.
What about you?
The Madagascar. People from Madagascar.
The
I don't
Cubans.
know, like,
That's not a race. Is that a
why'd
race?
you name your country that?
What?
That's a hot take.
Madagascar? Yeah.
That's a country. Oh, he's goofy, bro.
Probably them.
And you?
Oh, man. The Kentucky Derby.
Get him out of here.
I love the Kentucky Derby.
Get him out of here.
It's
Before that,
it's a 2-minute race. There's a month-long lead up to it. I've had...
There's multiple 2-minute races.
I understand that, but the Derby is 1 2-minute race. Now, you have other things around the Derby. I'll give you that.
That's coming
But
up.
it's a
by the way.
month-long lead up with a fireworks show which spooks horses. I don't understand how it all ties together. I think it's very goofy. There's a part of the race lead up where there's freaking bed races. Like, you put together a bed and you push it around a track. Like, that is an actual thing that people do to celebrate the Derby. I've participated in it. And it is, I don't understand it.
hey, that sounds pretty. That sounds like a
I was
pretty
just there so I didn't get
Caucasian
fined.
thing to do.
It was mostly Caucasian.
Yeah.
The Kentucky Derby. I said it. Cancel me.
Alrighty, guys. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube.
Blake was actually the winner of the car giveaway.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know.
2 weeks ago.
It wasn't.
So after he won that car, he said, "I'm gonna go incognito and not watch the next 2 episodes."
That's true.
Which is why he hasn't watched them.
It's true, and that's why they're mad at me because it was a gas-powered car, but they didn't put any gas in it, so I was mad at gas car.
Damn, bro.